for Destiny 2 weapons and items on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, head over to u4gm.com and use the code Karpo for 5% off. Once again, welcome back to another Destiny 2 Season of the Haunted video. Today we have a brand new quest to get after, Bound in Sorrow, the weekly quest, and I'll show you exactly what you need to do in order to kick off this quest line and get it completed this week. Once again, thanks for watching, everybody. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. Now, in order to get this quest line, you're going to have to go into the helm. Now, if it's your very first time playing Season 17, after you finish the very first quest, you will be brought in to the helm. But initially, you can just spawn in over here and go pick up this quest line if you so choose to do so in the future. So, this is where we're going to pick up our quest right here at the Crown of Sorrow. Bound in Sorrow is the quest that we're going to get, and we have to do this every week. Step 1 out of 51. Alright, now for this quest line, we need to get Vestiges of Dread. You can do this by opening chests and completing patrols on a derelict Leviathan, completing playlist activity, defeating nightmares anywhere in the system, and defeating combatants everywhere. So yeah, it's a good time. So what I did is I went into the new containment mission and just kept completing those tiers until I got the next part of the quest step. Now, let's go over it. Bound in Sorrow, step 2 of 51. We need to get nightmare containment tiers done and bound in prison. So how do you do this? Well, we're going to keep continually doing these containment missions, right? And that tier is going to keep going up each time we complete it. And in order to get that bound, we need to open up the chest. So we're going to need a whole bunch of those different fragments in order to open up that chest, which will then progress this quest line. So I don't know how many times it's going to take you to get this done, but just keep at it, my guardians. It is what we're going to be doing all this season long. Now, after you finish doing that, finally, the quest will update, and now we need to head into a brand new quest, server quest. Remember, we're going to be here quite a few times this season, and I do believe it's going to be randomized, but we're going to have to wait and see about that. The new mission, Sever Shame, is where we're headed to, and this is where things is going to get a little bit interesting. First thing first, you need to survive and restore the power. Plenty of these cabals coming at you, so it's pretty straightforward right here. Then things get just a little bit confusing. Hopefully I can help you out if you're lost. We need to infiltrate the underbelly armory deck. That's right, the underbelly. Now, these little spores is how you're going to get through these doors. Just in case you're a new light player, you have to shoot those spores, get the little egregore link on you, and then you can proceed through the door. Okay? Now, this is what we need to do next. We need to keep infiltrating the underbelly in the armory deck. Keep following that location that you'll see on your map. Eventually, it's going to take you over here where, yeah, you are about to start running a lot. Because as soon as you activate the manual overload, this guy is going to come popping up. Yep, and he is pretty much unstoppable. You can't defeat this guy, which means you're going to have to run. And yes, this guy will follow you everywhere. So it makes it kind of hard for me to just tell you go over here, overwrite this, overwrite that, because that guy right there is constantly going to be on your ass. So hopefully these pin locations and where I'm going will help you out a little bit, because we have 3 more of these to override, and the last one is going to be a little bit tricky. So there is the second one, like so. Hopefully this video helped you out. Like I said, I know it's some cuts in here, but the guy was chasing me. I can't just stop and say, hey, look over here, now from behind, start over. You know what I mean? So yeah, but there is number 3 for the override lockdown, and yeah, we have 1 more to go. Now the last one is going to be a little bit interesting. You're going to have 2 different markers on your location. You want to go to the marker where you have the circle inside of the square. This is where you're going to pick up a wrench. Okay, now we need to make it back over there where we see another circle, and of course we're going to have that little square, and it's kind of like a wrench indicator, so to speak. That's where we need to head to in order to get to the last manual override. Here's the thing, the big guy is still over here. Now I thought I can kill him with the wrench. That is not the case. You cannot kill him with the wrench. and well, bam, he took me out. Now here's the good thing. You can lead this guy all the way around the map and then come right back to it. That's what I did. I took him all the way around and back inside, ran back to the wrench. So I knew he wasn't going to kill me. And then I picked up the wrench and put it right into where we need to go to redirect the power. Finally, we got this part done. So if you were sitting over here, you wonder how do you get to that last one? That is how you do it. You're going to need that wrench. You need to override it. And then you can finally make your way over to the last manual override. Finally, we got it done. So yeah, like I said, it's a little bit of a trek, my guardians, and it should be randomized, so it will be different next week. But then again, that's just speculation on my end. All right, from here, after you finish manual writing the 4 different things that you need to do, you're gonna head back right where we all started off, where the big guy came out, and now we can release the containment unit. And finally, this part is done. We'll be back next week though. So after we finish doing that, we need to begin the severance ritual with Crow. I'm gonna have a nice little cutscene, and it's right in front of us where we need to go. This door right here will be locked, and you may be wondering, how do you get it open? Because if you shoot that little blue electrical nodule, it doesn't open. So you need to go over to the right and shoot that one. That one you can shoot, and then the door will open up. Now make your way into the door like so, and then finally there's going to be a lift that's going to bring us up, and then this lift is going to bring us to where we had, I believe it's our 3rd encounter back in the day with the raid, where we had to run through hoops, and we're going to have to do some more hoop running. It's going to be fun though. Start your conversation off with Crow. It'll be a nice little cutscene, and now we have a boss fight. That's right, none other than a fanatic. And a fanatic, I would say, is kind of easy in my opinion, so long as you know what to do. So keep your distance from this dude. Make sure you take him out from a distance, you know, and you should be pretty much good to go. You can use this little bit of coverage right in the middle so you can get a nice little angle on him. Deal enough damage to him, and now you're going to have to jump in. And this is where things get fun and a little bit interesting. He's going to call in enemies behind you, call in enemies in front. He's going to try to stay in front. Deal enough damage to him through that nice little jump area from back in the day. He's going to spawn you back out here. Take out the enemies. You're going to get yourself a nice little relic sword, which you can use on the boss as well. Now, head back inside and do the same thing all over again. Wash, rinse, repeat. Head inside, deal enough damage to him. He's going to push forward, push back, and then he'll spawn back outside, and then do the same thing over again. Take out all the enemies, get yourself a relic, take out the enemies, hop in, and finally take out the boss. And then you're able to get your rewards. Consume that 1 bound of presents, and now you're going to get yourself a whole bunch of rewards. And we need to visit the Crow in the helm. We're just a few more steps away to get this part of the quest step done this week. So congratulations, you did some work if you got this far. Now that we are done with that, head back over to the helm, and once you spawn in, turn around. There's going to be a Crow that we need to talk to. Yep, be a nice little cutscene. Again, there's a lot of cutscene during this very first mission that we'll be back to every week as well. So get used to it. It is going to take you some time to get this done every week, but we get a lot of good rewards, so you know, it's a good thing. After you finish talking to him, the last step, we need to go to the Crown of Sorrow visitor, which is still right here in the helm. So make your way over to that Crown of Sorrow, and the quest will update. We're going to get ourselves a nice figment of darkness where we can upgrade some of our table right here as well. Get a nice little triumph. We're ready for next week with the brand new steps. Don't worry, I got you covered next week as well. But for right now, that's pretty much going to for the video. I hope you truly enjoyed it. As always, if you're new to the channel, how you doing and welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. Right here at Karpo Gamer, a little wide variety of videos range from updates, tips and tricks, guides and news, and a whole lot more. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Once again, thank you everybody for all your love and support. Don't forget I have a giveaway going, links down below in the description. And as always, I'll be seeing y'all in the next one, my guardians. Later.